AI is in the service of creating artificial personalities, and in particular personalities with emotional capabilities of receiving and dispersing emotions in conversations so they can serve social functions. Basically, whatever a human being could do consultatively with other human beings in elder care, or teaching the young, or giving information in a building or a shopping mall, or helping people work through a loan at a bank. I'm looking at the goal board behind the reception desk, and this is a clue to what I think the big disruption is going to be. Many of you know the story of AlphaZero teaching itself to play Go. It certainly was possible for that, for AI with massive computing behind it, massive data behind it, to beat any human at any game, chess, Go, you name it. The remarkable thing was that nobody taught AlphaZero how to play Go. It was simply given the rules. And so it's actually a fairly trivial example of how powerful AI can be when it can be cut loose to invent a solution, as opposed to, I think it's true of most of the solutions that ASTRI was referring to, very smart people using very smart AI to solve very important problems. But when AI can figure out how to solve a problem simply by being given the broad parameters of the rules, then you're going to have incredible disruption. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said, once you hit the singularity, which means once you have a truly conscious, self-aware, sentient computing device, you're not going to need humans to invent anything else, because it will figure out how to invent everything else.
We're the largest applied research institute funded by the Hong Kong government. So we help industry to solve whatever problem they might have. Now, with that in mind, we like to see, I'm speaking we mean Hong Kong government, we like to see Hong Kong being a more vibrant city, driven by innovation. So when you talk about sectors, when you talk about market sectors, it's always going to be driven by consumer, by the demand. So I get asked this question a lot ago, which one's going to be winner? We don't pick winner. The market eventually will pick winner.
You may have heard Elon Musk rant about how dangerous AI, and Stephen Hawking was very concerned, Bill Gates has expressed concern, in large part because the AIs that live on machines that are getting more and more powerful are being developed in laboratories, behind closed and guarded doors to protect the IP, and they're like aliens that are being bred. And the big fear of Musk and Gates and many others is that they're going to look on us as aliens too. So when you have an opportunity to listen to David Hanson, who's founder of the company that created Sophia, talk about his vision for AI in the future, what he is hoping is that we can socialize AI on interactions with humans, much like an evolutionary timescale. When I was at a conference in the US a couple of weeks ago, I listened to a speaker from Alipay that there are 300,000 retail locations in the United States now that accept Alipay, but they only accept them from people with Asian bank accounts, because the U.S. regulators are still trying to figure out what it's going to take to allow people to pay with their QR codes. And so here's Alipay sweeping the earth, getting tremendous momentum, And the U.S. is doing itself an enormous disservice, by holding back and thus holding back potential domestic competitors who might be able to get a chunk of the market before it's too late.